This is our jib-jab suspect. He just jib-jabbed someone about 500 feet away when was running. Got tasered. So he's got taser prongs in him right now. This is our jib-jab suspect. Yeah, victim is okay. It wasn't a huge gash or slash. It was to the arm. We were on scene pretty early. We had beat the cops and the ambulance and fire. Recap. I can give her a recap every 10K likes, y'all.
Check for open mic. Yeah, 8852, switch to Simplex for 8898.
Roger. Perfect. My friend is looking at you, so I just got over here, so I was going to be around the way.
You said you wanted run there, or you wanted to be part of the on-ramp?
They're going to bring him over here.
What's up? Get it to 10K likes. We'll do a recap. Every 10K we'll do a recap, okay? Spiderwebs on me. Yep. All right, we're at 10K, so we're in West LA. This is a suspect for a jib jab. So someone was just jib jabbed about 500 feet away, and this suspect ran. The man who was jib jabbed seemed to be doing okay. We were on scene before. Police and paramedics came. He had a little wound to his arm, but nothing too bad. This man lives in the white tent in the bike path alley. There are a lot of transients in this area, and this transient today decided to jib jab someone. So they found the tool, they found the weapon. It's currently on the car right now. What's up, Bianca? How you doing? Every 10K likes, we'll do another recap, all right? Thank you, Bianca. All right, we're at 20K. So another recap every 10K. So we're here. This is a jib jab suspect. He's wanted for a jib jab that occurred approximately 10-15 minutes ago, about 500 feet away or so from this location. Hey, nice. Nice, thank you, Bianco. We're on the 10 freeway, on ramp, and a national in West LA. Keep moving. Richard, what's up? What's up, Richard? Thank you, Richard. You know, if you guys like this content and you want to hear it in Spanish, go follow Richard. Yeah, this is a jib jab suspect. So wanted for a jib jab, about 500 feet away. We're currently on the 10 eastbound on-ramp at the 10 and National Boulevard. He was tasered, that's why FD is on scene. He does have taser prongs in him. Jib jab. So if you use a knife and you cut. He's just saying he didn't do anything. He doesn't take any medicine. So a jib jab is when you take a knife and you shove it into someone else. Does that make sense? You just can't say certain words here, so. Yeah, you just can't say certain words on TikTok. That's why I gotta use my words lightly. Try to get another view. Yeah, we're in West LA. We're on the on-ramp for the 10 freeway and National Boulevard. Right near National and Venice are the two major cross streets. So right now they're doing an ID, making sure to ID the suspect. They have the victim in another car, and they're trying to get a positive ID.
Back in the area.
That's going to be a positive ID. Alright, so this is the jib jab suspect. Hey, good work. You too, have a good one. Yep, so that's going to be our jib jab suspect. Wanted in connection with that jib jab. That happened about 500 feet away. So there you can see the tool that he used. It looks like there goes those taser prongs that were used. Yep. Yeah. Make sure to tap that screen, guys. Leave comments. Follow if you're new. We go live with breaking news and crime here in Los Angeles. Again, this is a jib jab suspect. He's wanted in a cutting of someone about 500 feet away. They found him over here on the 10 freeway on ramp around National and Venice. Peaches, thank you.
They were already out. I asked him, you got today, so he went down there.
I said, man, it might be my family member that's getting tortured. You know what torture is? What? You ain't gonna help her? Sir? No? Man, she needs one man. short at the moment.
Kayla, thank you so much.
Man, somebody kidnapped my fucking kids, man. What's wrong?
Yep, we're on scene for a Jib Jab here in West LA. 10 freeway on ramp, Venice and National. He's wanted for a Jib Jab that occurred about 15 minutes ago. We were on scene of the Jib Jab before police or paramedics were on. We do have video of it. It's not too bad of a wound, luckily, but yeah, he was last seen running down the bike path and then eastbound on Venice, and then up on this on-ramp of the 10 freeway. There is a ton of trash and garbage from homeless dumping on this on-ramp. And this man is one of the men that lives in the tents on the Expo bike path, is what we were told by witnesses. So they took his knife as evidence. It is currently bagged and sealed. Dusty Rose, thank you so much. Thanks for the shout out. He's essentially just yelling random things. Am I allowed to record? Yep. Yes, I am. Right now, I think they're taking his vitals because he did get tasered. Am I a police officer? No, I'm not. What's up, Sugar? How you doing? Yep, we like to do recaps every 10K likes, but so make sure to reach that. But we'll do another one right here. We're on a jib jabbing suspect. So he's wanted for a jib jab. The victim seems to be doing okay. They came over here for a positive ID. It looks like he was just jib jabbed in the arm. We were on scene for that before police and paramedics, but he was doing okay. But right now we're on the 10 on-ramp, essentially at Venice and National Boulevard here in West LA. Appreciate the follows, everyone. Appreciate the support. Is he arrested? Yep. He's in handcuffs. He was tasered. So they're currently just checking his vitals, making sure he's okay to book and take to the station, and then they'll put him in the back of the car and take him to the station. Tammy, thank you for the heart post. Was there a reason he did it? I don't know. I didn't ask him. Sometimes people just be doing crazy stuff. Recap for those just joining. Get it to 60K. We'll do a recap every 10K. Yep, they took the knife off of him. Again, he's wanted for a jib jab that occurred about 500 feet away. He jib jabbed someone in the arm. Their injuries did not look too extensive. The police chased him down. They were looking for him. They just found him here on the on-ramp to the 10 East at National and Venice Boulevard. This is West LA's division that's responding. Technically, the cutting happened in the tip of the Palms neighborhood, which is Pacific's jurisdiction, but West LA decided no one was responding from Pacific, so West LA was responding code 3 from their station. So now he's going to be put in the car. They did. They found the knife, the knife. There wasn't much of a standoff from what we understand, but he was here and they did have to taser him. So the reason for that, he is screaming right now as they put him in the car. LAFD just did their thing. Thanks for 70K likes. Yep, this is a suspect wanted in connection to a jib jab. He was just screaming the F word. LA Glizzy sent me a gift. Oh shit, I'm sorry. What'd you send me, Glizzy? I missed it. I'm sorry, y'all. Thank you, Glizzy.
What happened?
Bro, I just said, dude, listen. The suspect was arrested in relation to a jib jab that happened about 500 feet away on a bike path near, that connects two of the metro stations here in Palms, Los Angeles. He jib jabbed someone in the arm. Police were looking for him. He ended up over here about 500 feet away. Well, 500 feet away at bird's eye view. But it definitely was a little bit of a jog for me. They found him with the knife on his person. They bagged that, and he was also tasered. So LAFD is on scene. They took out the taser prongs, and we also watched the victim give a positive ID. So the victim positively ID'd this person as the one that jib jabbed him. So yes, we do believe that this is the correct suspect. Even when we were on scene for the jib jab with the man with the wound. The people on there, they kind of knew who he was. They were pointing at him as he was running away, and they knew which tent that he lived in. They had a picture of it. They showed it to the police, so we knew what they were wearing. Essentially wearing all dark colored clothing. And they tracked him down over here. And this is that freeway on-ramp. LA Glizzy, what's up? Thank you. Appreciate it. Now go follow LA Glizzy if you don't already. Brings crazy breaking news in LA. LA Glizzy is everywhere. He's going everywhere. Make sure you follow him. See if I can pin that. Can I pin that? Yeah, there he is. All right, go pin him. Go follow him if you don't already. I can show you a little bit more of the scene kind of from over here. Again, we're in this parking lot, so I could get, behind the fence here, get a good scene. Here's LAFD. Here's the 10 freeway on-ramp. I don't know why my screen is so dark today. So I can't see too much chat, so I apologize. Yeah, and we have video from the scene too. I'll try and post that, depending on some of the footage I have. Shows stuff that I can't show on here, so we'll definitely post that to our Instagram. So definitely go follow on Instagram and YouTube as well. Links in bio. No, it's not dark, but my screen is dark, like on my phone. I don't know why. Do I post on YouTube? Yep, I post on YouTube. I post all the VODs on YouTube. The VODs of the streams and highlights on YouTube, on Instagram, and on TikTok as well. Again, go make sure to follow that, because sometimes TikTok likes to put us in timeouts because we can't say certain words or show certain footage on here. I know LA Glizzy, if he's still here, he knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, and then that affects our livelihood. So make sure to go subscribe over there. And if you do want to support on TikTok, I do have subscriptions here. You can see our sub-only videos. It's $2.99 a month, and I appreciate it. Same with gifts. Everything helps with gas money. Just driving to these scenes and support me. But again, yeah, if you're just joining us, kind of caught the tail end here of a jib jab suspect. So a suspect wanted for a jib jabbing that occurred over there on the bike path. Someone was jib jabbed in the arm. They seem to be doing okay. We were there on scene before paramedics and police came, and we were able to talk to some of the other people there. They had a picture of the suspect. They knew which tent he stayed in, and they knew the direction of last travel. So we followed police when they got on scene to over here on essentially Venice and National, right on the 10 freeway on-ramp here to the east, where the suspect was found and then tasered, because he was, we don't know exactly why, but we can only assume. And yeah, that's essentially the whole recap for y'all. I appreciate y'all for being here. Got the whole on-ramp here blocked off. We did see them do a positive ID, so the victim was positively ID'd. Around the corner from me, yep, what's up? Yep, we're on the National 10 freeway on-ramp. Or is this Robertson? I don't even know anymore. The streets change like crazy. It's really stupid. But the jib jab happened on the bike path behind the Sprouts. Hey, look at this cool fence. Hey, nice focusing camera. Whoop whoop. Bye bye. They're gonna take this suspect to jail. And we're pretty much all clear. I'll show you the street, kind of where he was found. See, one of the, again, it was right over there behind the Sprouts. Who did they catch? They caught the suspect. That's a good question. Hold on one sec. That's a good question. Hold on one sec. Hi. We'll have a little debrief. Again, thank you subscribers. Tina, thank you. Morgan, thank you. Colorado Girl, thank you. Meljoy, thank you. LA Girl, thank you. Milo, Nita Rose, Alana, Beth, Alyssa, Trista, Talia, thank you all for the subs. If anyone else comes in here, I'll make sure to thank them. Thank you for the gifts. To our goal gifter, Kayla, thank you so much for the summer of live. I appreciate that. And again, if you guys are new, if you want to support, if you want to follow on TikTok and then on Instagram and YouTube. And we will be back with more breaking news here in Los Angeles. Yeah, someone was just jib jabbed behind the Sprouts, essentially, on that bike path. There's a lot of new encampments sitting up there. Instagram and YouTube is same handle, Jack the Nightcrawler. It's also the link is in bio. There's a link tree there. But all the same, Jack the Nightcrawler on YouTube and Instagram. Instagram, I can post more, you know, revealing footage. That's not the right word, but you know, the real gritty stuff on Instagram. Jib jab means how do I explain it? Someone was cut. There was a cutting. Ambulance cutting. Yep, thank you. Bladed tool, yep. Yeah, TikTok is funny with the words we can use. Thanks for the likes, guys. Do you think we can get it to 100K and then we can end it? I'd appreciate that if you want to double tap your screen real quick. Oh, it's kind of warm. I took a little jog. Got some exercise this morning and I'm thirsty and hungry. Dang, I need a coffee. I could spell it, that's true. STABBING. STAB. You know, a little jib jab. Jib jab. There's the Helms Bakery. If you haven't been, they just like reopened their bakery and like coffee shop and stuff. Dude, it's nice and the coffee's good. Definitely go get coffee from Helms. It's really cute. It looks like a it doesn't even look like it. It doesn't fit in this area. It's crazy. Yeah, they arrested the suspect here on Venice and National, like on the on-ramp near Robertson. And then the jib jab happened over on the Metro bike path on Exposition, right by like Exposition and Durango. I have footage. I'll show that on our recap. Hey, thank you. We're almost at 100K. I appreciate it, y'all. This is technically the Palms neighborhood of Los Angeles. Venice is the dividing boulevard for, you know, Culver City and LA. So we're on the Palm side right now. Hey, thank you for 100K. Thanks for 100K likes. Y'all appreciate it. All right, we will see you soon with another live, another video. Let's see, how long are we live for? All right. Yep, follow up if you're new. They're putting up new ads. Thank y'all, of course. All right, see ya. Bye-bye.